I just spread that straight in my eyeball. Did you see that? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're enjoying these daily videos right now. I just thought I'd like to throw some videos out there to make sure that you're all okay and you've got something to watch if you're bored, you know, and I love making these. I've got all the time in the world to make them right now, obviously. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm starting barefaced today because I am going to be trying budget-friendly makeup. So like drugstore makeup, but in England it's like Boots, Superdrug and all that stuff. So I'm going to be using some brands that you all will know and love, like Revolution, L'Oreal, Elf. Budget-friendly makeup that I really love, and I want to show you some things that I use that you could also enjoy for very little money. So let's just get into the video, shall we? So I'm going to start off by doing my eyebrows, which is what I always do in my makeup routine, using the Makeup Revolution Pro Eyebrow Pomade. This is what it looks like. It comes in like a little jar like this and it just screws off and then it's in there. I love this stuff. I use this stuff like every day pretty much for my brows. There we go, my hair is out of the way. I'm also going to be using the Elf Cosmetics small angled brush to apply the brow pomade. The brow pomade actually comes with a little brush. It's £6 in Superdrug and everything's 3 for 2 in Superdrug at the moment, so that's really good. You can get Superdrug online and it's still 3 for 2 online. And it comes with a little brush, but I love to use this brush. This is my absolute fave. This brush was, so this brush is £4.50, which is brill, like, what? So I just follow the shape of my eyebrow and I just go through my actual eyebrow with this afterwards, pulling it all back. You obviously want the strongest part of the brow to be at the back, like the darkest part. So that's what I tend to do. Towards the front, you want it to have like an ombre effect. So you want as it to come forward to get lighter, not darker. So what I usually do is I just don't dip in the pot again. I just continue using whatever is on the brush. And now I would go ahead and carve out the brow with concealer, but first of all I'll just go off camera and do exactly the same thing with my other brow. So now both brows are done, I like to go in and carve my eyebrows out with concealer. I only do the underneath now. I used to do the top as well, but I don't like that block brow look anymore. So I just do the underneath. I use the Elf 16 Hour Camo Concealer. It looks like this. And I use the shade Fair Beige. These are £5 in Superdrug, and I think you can get them online as well in other shops, that you can definitely get them on Superdrug online. And I just think they're absolutely brill. Like, it's just such a good consistency concealer, like, it's brill. I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush to carve out my brow. The Real Techniques detailer brush to carve out my brow. All you need is a flat little brush to carve out the brow, really. Just get some concealer on the brush and literally go underneath. And you can, if you've messed up here with the brow pomade and you want it to look a bit neater, this is where you can neaten it up. And that's one brow, look at the difference. It just makes the brow look higher, more arched. So next, I always do my eyeshadow after brows and carving out my eyebrows. So I'll move on to that. I usually always just use the same Elf Cosmetics 16 Hour Camo Concealer as the base for my eyeshadows, because I think this stuff is so good. It makes my eyeshadows pop and stand out, and I usually put it on one eye at a time because I like it to be tacky. So the eye that I'm going to work on first, as I do one eye at a time, like I'll do this full eye, complete it, and then do the other eye. Some people like to do both eyes at the same time, but that's just what I find easiest for me. This is just a Real Techniques little mini sponge to blend this in. So I am going to be using today the Makeup Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette. It looks like this. I'll just find out how much this is. What? So these are £12 in Superdrug, but right now Beauty Bay have a bit of a sale on, and then £9.50 on Beauty Bay. Like, have you seen how many shades are in this palette? And honestly, the Makeup Revolution eyeshadows are such good quality as well. Like, look at all these beautiful shades. So, wow, look at the pigment of that. What? For that price, like, is that a joke? Like, that's like as good as my expensive high-end palettes. What the hell? This is where a lot of people go wrong. People don't know that you need to put a base under your eyeshadow. You need to put a base under your eyeshadow. Please listen. Anything, I've just used concealer. If you put it on your bare eyelid, it will be gone. Gone. Look at that. Look at the pigment in that. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna go above it now with like a lighter brown. I'm so impressed with the pigment in this palette. Like, what? Like, what the hell? And it's blending so nicely. I'm so impressed with it. I'm gonna go in with some black just to see how pigmented it is. Whoa. Sorry, Makeup Revolution. You ain't playing, are you? You're not playing. This is actually insane. So now that it's blended in, I am gonna cut the crease as usual. And I'm just gonna go in again with the e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer to do so, because it's such a versatile product. Like, if you're gonna buy one product, get that. Quick tip on cutting your crease, pop some concealer there and literally look up, look down. That's where you need to do it too. I mean, I always go like way above, so ignore me, but if you want a tip on how to do your own, go for it, girl. I'm gonna pack one of the gold shades from the palette on this cut. I'm so excited to see how, if I can get into it. I'm so excited to see how the gold shades perform. So, when I'm using like pressed colours like this gold, I like to use a damp brush to apply it to my eyelid. So I'm gonna use the Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Fixing Spray, just to dampen up my brush. And then I'm going to take the gold shade and I'm going to try and pack that on where I've cut my crease. Whoa! Can you see that pigment? Damn! Like, what the heck? No, I actually love that. I'm really impressed. So, this is the first time using this eyeshadow palette, by the way. So that's why I'm like, what, shook. So now I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day Liquid Liner. It comes like a pen, like this. I always start at the inner corner and drag it across, but it's complete preference, whatever you wanna do. I'm gonna stop there. So that is my liner, and this is literally just to conceal my lashes. I'm gonna be using the Eyeshadow Jordan Woods LA Baby lashes and stick them on, obviously using duo lash glue. That is a drugstore lash glue, like you can get it in Subaru, you can get it in Boots, like whatever, like it is a good, the best actually. Lash glue. Before putting the lashes on, always go in with mascara. So today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Go Colossal Go Extreme Volume Waterproof Mascara. Honestly, for drugstore mascaras, Maybelline's mascaras are insane. Like, they are so good. So now I've just applied my duo strip lash glue around the lash band. It's a quick set one, so it dries really quick and you can put it on your eyes really quickly, which I love, like when I'm making videos and stuff. I just need it to dry quickly. I don't have time to wait for lash glue to get tacky. Like, just come on, just work with me, you know. And then I just literally, I don't do it any fancy way. I literally just drop the lash as close to my lash line as I can get it, and then just press it on, and it stays on. And that's it, just a little mini lash. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera, because I'm literally gonna do the exact same thing and you don't want to see it again because it's probably a bit boring. And then I will be back with you for the rest of my face. Next step for me is my face. I like to moisturize, so I'm gonna be using the Nivea Soft, Refreshingly Soft Moisturizing Cream, and I just put that all over my face, you know, it's not rocket science applying moisturizer. And then going with my foundation. So my foundation for today, I'm going to be using L'Oreal True Match. This is my absolute fave cheap foundation ever. I think it's £10 and it is absolutely brill. Like, it's so nice. I use the shade Vanilla. I just can't really rave about it enough. I love it. So I like to use a damp beauty blender to apply it, but I don't dampen it with water, I dampen it with my setting spray. So I just spritz it with setting spray and we're good to go. And then just pop some foundation on my face. I like to do like one side at a time, so I'll blend all that in and then put some more on the other side, you know. I don't actually have a drugstore primer at the moment, that's why I didn't use a primer. I'm using MAC at the moment, so I'm not going to use that in the video. It's all blended in. Oh, look at it, like look at my skin close up. For £10, it's such a bro foundation. Like, I used to wear this every day for work in the hospital and run around all day, and it was still there at the end of the day. So it's a good foundation. Next to contour, I feel like this is like mostly Makeup Revolution, but they're such a good brand and for so cheap, like budget friendly prices. I'm going to be using the Revolution Matte Base Concealer, Full Coverage Concealer, and it is a concealer stick. As you can see, it's been well loved. It was quite long when it came. And then I just blend all that in with the same damp beauty blender that I use for my foundation, because I feel like that blends it all in together nicely. Okay, so that's all blended in. I usually use the beauty blender and like dab it out. I'm going to be using the Revolution Super Size Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in C0.5 all over the face. It's a big one. I just pop it underneath my eyeballs, pop a bit down my nose, on my chin, here and on my forehead. Everywhere I want to be like highlighted. Okay, now that is all nicely blended in and I look more awake. Hello. This is me. I am going to set all of this with powder before going in with my bronzer. Some people like to use bronzer to set. I do not. I like to use just translucent powder. So I'm going to be using the Revolution shock Makeup Revolution translucent setting powder. No flashback, talc free, water resistant, and it's massive. Like, this is massive. I use a beauty blender. This beauty blender was £3 off Beauty Bay. Whatever that. I just spread that straight in my eyeball, did you see that? Dab it into the powder and pack it on. I like to press it on into my under eyes. I feel like using a beauty blender to press your powder in makes your makeup stay on so much longer. So with the rest of that translucent powder that is in this little thing, I go in with my brush and I literally just brush over the rest of my face with translucent powder, making sure that you brush over the under eyes that you've done, just to make sure that there is no powder just left on the surface of the face. Okay, cool. We're all set. So now that we are all set, I go in and bronze and highlight. Which brand do you think I'm going to use today to bronze? Makeup Revolution. I do it here on the corners of my face. She bronze. Sleek. Sleek. If you haven't used Sleek highlighter before, where are you at? Distorted Dreams palette. This is what it looks like, fingerprints all over it, and it looks like this, the actual palette. Pink hair, pink highlight, you know, glowing boo. So now that I am glowing, the next step would be to finish off the under eye. I do not leave it bare like this, like, come on, it's me. I'm going to be using the Barry M Kohl black pencil today. It's just a black pencil and I literally just bring that in the waterline. This is actually Brill, this Barry M pencil. Like, look at how pigmented the black is. How aligned, I don't ever just leave it there. I don't just leave it like that. I like to smoke it out with a bit of shadow. So I'm grabbing my Revolution palette back and I'm going to take the dark brown shade and I'm gonna just smoke out underneath of that waterline. Now for the finishing touch, the lips. I like to go in with a makeup wipe and wipe off what is already on my lips. Sometimes I don't do that step, but a lot of the time I like to, just to make sure that there is nothing on there. So my all-time favourite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore, from Boots, Superdrug, from cheap places in town, you know, that you can go pick it up, is the NYX Liquid Suede. They are my all-time favourite liquid lipsticks ever. I have a lot of them. I have lots of different ones. What colour should I go with today? I'm thinking of red. And when I use these, I still line my lips. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Regal liner first and just line my lip. Then I would fill it in with the NYX Liquid Suede in Kitten Heels, the red. Look at that red. I love them. They last all day, all night, all year. Everything has just turned out so nicely, and it's like cost me like under £20 for the whole face. Like, that is crazy. So if you're looking to try some new makeup that is budget friendly and cheap and still very good, then I will link all the stuff that I've used in this video down below so you can go check it out on Superdrug, because they've got 3 for 2 on right now. So anything they sell there I will link down below. If you enjoyed this type of video, let me know. Leave a comment, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching this if you've got to the end, and there will be a new video tomorrow and the next day and the next day and all the time that we're all in isolation, you know. I hope that you're all staying safe and keeping protected and keep washing your hands, and let me know what else you want to see from me. Big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, comment, share and all that jazz, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.